All right, nerds, we're back for another beer review, and today, back on the channel from Leduc, Alberta, Rural Routes Brewing Company, their Endless Summer India Session Ale, ISA, comes in at a whopping, gigantic 3.1%. So this will be super light beer. It's only 20 IBU. I looked it up, could not find out what hops are in it. So if you're watching this Rural Routes and you want to respond, because I don't know what the review is going to be like, let us know what hops are in it. So again, out of Leduc, I tried their Sunshine Lollipops Rainbows. Is that their name? Yes, I got it right. I tried that sometime back here, and I didn't give it a negative review in the sense that the beer sucked. I gave it a negative review in that they advertised it as super haze bomb, and it wasn't. I didn't think it was. And so I remember having kind of a negative review off that. I got a lot of hits, so it's good. But I'm willing to give anybody another chance. I've been surprised a lot by the second beers from places. So let's give this guy a whirl. It is only 3.1%, so, and it is only 20 IBU, so I'm not expecting a lot. I'm actually expecting it to essentially be more ale than India Pale Ale, not super hoppy, and I don't know what hops are in it, so that's going to be interesting. So I assume it'll just have hops for flavoring, so more dry hop kind of style. Again, couldn't find any information. It's not even on their website. So this must be, and I'm judging by the art, that this is a strong break from their old art, or their new art rather. So maybe this is an older beer that is not in production anymore. Oh yeah, this was made in 2019. So it's a very old beer. We will try it, we'll give it a whirl, but obviously not a production beer, because if you've seen their new art, it's very awesome. Actually, looking on their website, their names and their art are all amazing. This is definitely a deviation from their branding. So again, and then of course on the bottom can it said 2019, near the end of 2019, so it's not that bad. So a lot different. Let's give it a whirl. Golden body, basically non-existent head, just a little bit there. But yeah, nice golden body, that's for sure. Yeah, it actually smells really nice. Again, like I said, it's probably dry hopped, or hops are for the flavor and the aroma more than bittering. But you get a lot of orange and grapefruit. A ton of citrus. A little bit of pine, a little bit of dank. Maybe like Mosaic, Citra, Simcoe, those kind of. I'm guessing that's what they used. I wish Ken's always said. I wish he said what they used. Yeah, so it's a lot of citrus, a little bit of dank, like forest, some like muddled tropical fruit. And yeah, you get a little bit of pine, so it's like brewed more West Coast style, I think. That's what it smells like anyways. It's not super overwhelming. It's not a real carbonated beer, and it may have sat and lost some of that. So you're not going to get that aroma. It's not bubbling up, constant aroma. The head's basically non-active. There's a little bit of carbonation going on there. I mean, it's carbonated, so we'll have a little bit, just not tons of rolling up the side of the glass. Let's get right to the flavor. Yeah, so I was right. It's basically an ale. It's a little flat. Yeah, it's a little flat, or not heavily carbonated. This is a session beer. You could have a billion of these. It's not super assaulting on the palate. It's not super gassy. It's flavorful. It's quite flavorful, actually. yeah, it has like all like orange, lemon, pine, a little bit of that green flavor, a little bit of tropical. It's quite watery, but it's also 3.1%, so you can't expect too much. The ingredients just say water, malt, hops, yeast, so no oats to thicken it. It's a clear beer. This is really just a cool, refreshing ale. That's what it is. It's just like a good summer beer. It is not summer today. It is like -10. It is January in Canada. So you know what kind of winters we have, I'm sure. Except no snow. It's really weird. No snow, just hurricane winds every day, all day. So not much else to say about that. It does have this like weird orange juicy thing, but not like real orange juice. I mean like that bottled fake orange juice, or you can get it in powder form. That kind of orange juice, which is not a bad thing. It gives it some sweetness. It has enough hoppiness that you get it, so they definitely use bittering. Some hops are bitter. I mean, it's 20 IBU. So of course, but it kicks a little higher than that. I think if it had a bit thicker mouthfeel, it would be even better, because it is fairly watery. But then again, they're going exactly for what they said they were. Last time I reviewed these guys, you can probably see their beer hiding behind me over here. Last time I reviewed them, the beer was great, but it wasn't what they said. This is exactly what they said it would be, just not spectacular. It's good. It's a good, crushable summer beer that isn't made anymore, it looks like. Or if it is, it's seasonal, but not this season. So there you go. Rural Routes Brewing Company out of Leduc. Not a bad beer. No, not bad. Not great or anything, but not bad. It's worth giving it a whirl if you see it on tap somewhere. If you're on a patio in the summer, you see this, give it a whirl. You'll like it. It's not bad. Or if you just want something lighter, like if it's just at nighttime and you've eaten a big dinner and you just want a beer, something like this is just perfect. Again, it's not going to assault your senses, so it's not going to ruin your meal because it's too hoppy. You're not going to get super gassy. You can have some food in the belly and it's not going to fill you up extra and make you feel gross. It's just session. It's an ISA. It's exactly what it is. There you go. Cheers to that. All that said, at Fermented Nerds on the social medias, you know that by now. We're nearing 50 reviews, plus Brown Bag Beer review, plus all the interviews we do. So you know all our social medias, thumbs up, like, subscribe. Most importantly, tell your friends about us. Word of mouth is the best. If you know people like YouTube shows, like beer stuff, tell them. Comments below are great too, or if you see us on Reddit or social media, comment. Tell us what you thought about the review. I'd love to be able to improve, and I'm trying on my own. Your reviews will help me do that. Whether it's my diction or the type of beer I do or my background, I'd like to get a big black behind that. I'm going to do that for sure. Whether it's my ugly beard or whether it's lighting, whatever it is, camera quality, let me know. We can always fix things. I'm always learning. All that said, yeah, this is Rural Routes Brewing Company Endless Summer ISA. One more time. There you go. All that said, I'm Wally. I'm out.